Have y'all ever wondered if your best friend's sense of humor is as effed up as yours? I feel like my brain is so crazy on the inside that there's no way another human being, even my best friend, could possibly match how crazy I am and what I find funny, you know? So what I was thinking we could do today is we could go through a handful of my favorite TikToks that are on my For You page that I've saved, and then react to those, and then go through a handful of TikToks that my best friend Briley has sent over to me to see if we're both as demented as we thought we were. So let's start with my For You page and some of my favorite videos.
Sir, I just would like to say that you have a very large wiener.
Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, I was wondering how expensive a Harley Davidson would be to get like a used one, a smaller one.
The used ones probably would run between $3,000 and $6,000 or $7,000 for a smaller bike. The new bike price would be somewhere in the area of $5,000 to $6,000 for the 883 and up to $10,000 for the 1200.
Oh wow! Is that how much you charge for a blowjob?
This poor guy is literally trying to get business by starting his own radio station and letting people call in. And this is 100% me at 9, 10 years old.
Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Harley riding because I love how it vibrates my testicles, and I like.
Oh my God, y'all. I just remember when I was 9 years old, I prank phone called 911. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. And then the cops showed up at the gas station because I was at a payphone outside of a gas station that my dad owned. And the cops showed up and they gave me the biggest talking to. And my dad gave me the biggest scolding I've ever had in my life. But this is the kind of bullshit I was doing as a kid. Let's finish the last half.
To jack off and masturbate for hours.
I'm sorry. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, I had a Harley Davidson once, and I dumped it over and I broke the handlebars off it, and then I shoved them up there.
The best part about it is this guy has literally called 5 times in one day to these 4 people. Okay, let's go to another one.
About. Today. Teacher. Student.
There you go.
Student.
She's like, what are you not understanding? It ends with a T.
Student. 이거 샴푸 때 aft 원푸들
Y'all, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say this is definitely an older sister. This is giving older sister energy. And thank God me and my sister didn't have to learn Mandarin at this age, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, y'all, today we make shrimp scampi.
We're really going to make that again?
Yes, Jim, we are. Drop your pants and pull out that shrimp of yours and we can add it into the dish. All right. Y'all, today we make shrimp scampi.
We're really going to make that again?
Yes, Jim, we are. Drop your pants and pull out that shrimp of yours and we can add it into the dish. All right, y'all. Today we make shrimp scampi.
We're really going to make that again?
Yes, Jim, we are. Drop your pants and pull out that shrimp of yours and we can add it into the dish. All right, y'all.
Oh, these AI clips are getting out of hand. They're getting out of hand. I want to know who's programming it. because the person who's programming these AI clips is hitting the nail on the head. All right, if y'all have ever wanted to know what I looked like or how I acted, like what my mannerisms were in high school, this is one of my favorite creators. I think her name is Gwendolyn. And Gwendolyn is, I think, like in her late 20s with a kid and a husband. However, she is giving hardcore 16-year-old Danae right here. A lot of this in high school for me, a lot of this motion, a lot of that, a lot of licking of the lips, you know, and a lot of this, just rubbing the hands back and forth, you know. But if you did assume that I was a homosexual or a lesbian, I got very offended. And I think Gwendolyn would as well, because she is married to a man with a child. So let's finish this one. Oh. Okay, we're in the recording studio. I feel like actually, like, me and Gwendolyn still have a lot of things in common, like right now, just not at 16. All right, this is one of my all-time favorite videos I've ever seen on TikTok. There's a lot going on here. Let me prep it with saying this is Appalachia, okay? Now listen, Appalachia and Southern isms, they're very similar, especially if you weren't from either one of those places. Like if you were from New York or you were from California and you saw an Appalachian video versus like a Southern redneck, from the naked eye, you would think, okay, they're the same, but we're not. And I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm just saying we are not the same, okay? So I feel like I'm very Southern. I'm from Alabama, all right? And then Appalachia is very raw, just not polished. When I think of Appalachia, I think of like going back in time, you know? So let's watch this video together and we can kind of dissect it as we go.
I have kids in the car, you better go. I have kids in the car, you better go.
What?
Now, at first glance, you stop and you see this woman and you're like, I should probably help her. No. This guy, he knew the moment he rolled up, this isn't a woman that needs help, okay? You gotta get away from her, all right? Now, again, at first glance, when I first watched this video, I was like, oh, he's gonna help her. Let's keep watching.
Who is that? Who is that?
You call me a damn fucking kid!
No. Girl,
Christina?
I got you on video. You better get back.
Jeff's after you.
Jeff's right there. He ain't doing shit.
You're the one to say something about my damn son! And I got it all over recorded. Get the fuck!
Who is Jeff? And how do they all know Jeff? And what is the relationship of this woman to Jeff and this man to Jeff is what I'm concerned about. I'm mostly concerned about Jeff, if I'm being honest. That is so impressive. And I have a guitar right here and I was thinking that I'm gonna try. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna try and see if I can play my guitar with my feet and just see if I can get a couple of chords down, because that is crazy work what he's doing right now. Try to get a C in there. And the crazy part is he's not just up strumming, he's down and upping. He's down and up in y'all. This just feels wrong. I don't think I'm doing that right. Okay, let's try it with our hands. That's all I got. All right, back to the videos. Okay, last video of mine, and then we're gonna get into my best friend's mine. Now, when I first watched this video, I thought to myself, I was like, if I ever were to date a guy, I feel like that poor guy, this would be his life, you know? We don't have to get into the psyche of how I've never really been super myself when I dated a guy. We won't get into that psyche. I feel like this is how our marriage or relationship would look. No, I'm not kidding when I say this, y'all. I've dated several guys. I've never dated a guy with a good sense of humor. I'm sorry if any of y'all are following me. Y'all were like watching sticks in the mud, okay? And I felt like this would be my future. Now we're going off on a tangent here. But when I do find my forever partner, they have to have a good sense of humor. We have to I'm not saying we have to match each other's weirdness, because I'm gonna be way up here and I know that. But we gotta be somewhere up here. We gotta giggle and laugh together. That is it's hard to say if that's my number one priority, but that is I would say top 3 characteristics I would need in a partner, is to be able to get weird with each other and laugh. This is like a normal Tuesday for me. All right, let's get into the mind of my best friend, Briley. She sends me TikToks constantly, and I'm gonna pull up the TikToks from her that I haven't seen yet, so we can get honest reaction to them. Oh, we had some repeat harmonies in there. Falling in love. I think there's more chemistry between the guitar player and the singer, if I'm being honest. Wait, there's more people in the room?
Tell me with the words and I'll sing it for you. I gotta remember the words. Slowly to the sea. Surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand. Take my hand.
He's like, can y'all just stop and make me a sandwich? I've literally worked at the oil field for 10 hours today, and I don't need this bullshit in my life right now. Okay, Briley, I love that one. Oh God, what is this? Oh, back to Gwendolyn! This is my girl, Gwendolyn. Briley and I love Gwendolyn. Back in the studio. Gwendolyn, if you're watching this, I love you. I don't know how we're gonna work together, but we have to film a video together with me, you, and Bradley, okay? Because we send your stuff to each other all the time.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Okay, Molly, it's time for your pills.
Double it and give it to the next person.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Who is coming up with this shit?
Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. 'Cause I can't do this on my own. I'm letting go. So give me one.
Wait, did she just blow a vape out of her mouth? Has she been holding, oh, we gotta watch this from the start. Did she, I think she's been holding vape in this whole time and then she blew it out about 10 seconds in.
Take it from my hands. 'Cause I can't do this on my own. I'm letting go.
Yes, she did. Either it's really cold outside, which I don't think it is because she's in a tank top and shorts, or she's been holding that vape in, that blue raspberry for 10 minutes. And I think that video explains Briley perfectly. So I don't think we need to see any more. I think that is enough for today. You know, what's wild about algorithms is they really do feed you what you want to see. Thank God they're private. Thank God nobody can see what is on my For You page. And I was very curated and selective with the ones that I did choose. So anywho, I hope y'all had fun today. TikTok is the wild, wild west. What's weird about TikTok is I feel like it doesn't censor stuff as much as like other social media platforms do. I feel like TikTok has a great sense of humor, and I think that's why we all love it so much, is because it literally just lets you put out whatever you want to throw out into the world and consume whatever you want to consume. But it can be dangerous. I wouldn't be concerned about somebody stealing my phone to look at my pictures or my text messages. I would be concerned about them looking at my For You page, because I think that says a lot about who I am as a person. But anywho, I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe so that you get notified every time we post on Thursdays, and we will see you next week.